Hello and welcome to another new series, Prison Architect. So I got onto this game via the circuitous route of RimWorld. One of my favourite YouTubers, the Winter Owl, started playing RimWorld, and I liked his videos and I liked the game, so I chipped into the Kickstarter and I went looking for other videos of RimWorld. And one of the best channels, he doesn't have many RimWorld videos, but a really good channel I found was Official Stuff Plus. And on his channel were 130 videos of him playing Prison Architect. And being a little monomaniacal, I just sort of sat all weekend and just watched them all. And it looked like an interesting game. So here we are. What is the point of this game? You need to make a working prison. It's as simple as that. This game is also in alpha, so it's in development. There's been like monthly releases with new features going in and bug fixes and so on. I believe they're taking December off, but that probably just means that there'll be a monster update come January. But let's see what we can do. First of all, we've got the CEO's letter. Dear Sir/Madam, congratulations on completing your basic induction. You are now a fully qualified prison architect. Soon you'll be designing, building and running your own prison, starting from nothing but an empty plot of land and a few stacks of bricks. Before you get started, I thought I might share some important lessons with you. Every prison needs a warden. He should be one of your first hires. Build him a nice office and he'll open up a whole range of advanced facilities via the bureaucracy system. 2. Individual jail cells are expensive, especially early on when funds are very tight. Save money by starting with a single large holding cell, which can be shared between many prisoners at once. 3. Get your kitchen and canteen up and running before the first prisoners show up, and be sure to hire some cooks. Nothing irritates a prisoner more than an empty stomach. 4. Many items require a water connection. Water is provided by a water pump station, and pipes are built in the utilities view. Use small pipes to connect individual items together, then use large pipes to connect back to the station. Small pipes can only carry water so far before they lose pressure. That's about everything. Good luck. The CEO, Prison Architects Corp. PS. Share tips with fellow architects at www.prisonarchitect.com. Yes, so I will... Do I have to delete his letter? Yes, I will delete his letter. So, I've got prison intake closed because obviously if any prisoners showed up right now we wouldn't have anything at all. So I'm just going to start it running until my delivery chappies get off there. Oh, did not mean to do that. I'm curious how I can move the map around. Okay, so it looks like we've got 8 workmen, or 8 work persons should I say. In a recent update he varied the gender and ethnicity of most of the jobs. And they're showing up with a big pile of bricks and some supplies and some food. So the sort of the stuff that a prison is definitely going to need. And it's their job to unload everything into the deliveries area. So that's what they're doing now. And if there was any garbage, it would get picked up. So I've never built one of these prisons before. I've got a plan in mind, but I'm not going to plan it out ahead of time. This first episode, I would like to get my basic prison, my most basic prison, up and running. And then I can take suggestions from you. So the first thing we need to do is some basic security. So how do I select objects? Do I have to go objects? I don't want to dismantle, I want to dump. Okay, that's interesting. Now I can click on it. It's probably just because I had another menu open. So I'm going to dump some of these trees, and I'm going to dismantle some others. Can I just go dismantle object? Dismantle tree. Dump means it goes to the garbage. Dismantle means I'm going to put it in storage. So I'm going to hang on to some of the trees, and the rest I'm going to dump. I don't know if there's a keyboard shortcut for dumping, so I'm just going to keep clicking over here. If there is, I'm sure someone will tell me. You can see it says job in progress. Now, very similar to RimWorld, you can give specific orders to people, but in general they just find the jobs to do and do them. I'm not sure how many trees I've saved. I don't want to save too many because they'll take up room in my storage. Yep, there we go. So those guys are all out, and that should have cleared the trees from around there. So the first thing to do is basic security. So perimeter walls, very expensive, but the prisoners have trouble tunnelling under them. Brick walls, 50. So you can see I've only got 10,000, which is not much money at all. I'm looking for fences. There we go. Fence, outdoor only, doesn't cost anything. So this is how we're going to do our basic security. So let's go down there, along here. So I'm just going to run a fence around the entire thing for security, you understand? I mean, this is a prison. It would be good if the prisoners can't just, you know, escape. And we'll drop that down to there for now. Actually, one of the things I wanted to do was I wanted deliveries and garbage to be a bit higher, to be honest. So let me carry that down to there. Let me cancel that there. I said I've never played this before, but I have watched a lot. I can't see where those fences are going to be now. Did I not do those fences right? No, that guy up there is building some. If I go back to materials... Okay. So, it's only when I'm actually on the materials does it show the ghostly form. Which is a little annoying. Because I need to know where those are. Let's do this. It's the squares right at the top of the screen. Go to planning. Planning just means I'm drawing lines. It doesn't actually do anything. The reason I wanted that is because I wanted to move my deliveries and stuff. So I want deliveries there. And garbage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 by 6. Reason being that things will arrive quicker, because basically the trucks will show up and they'll start offloading straight away there. Why wait for them to come all the way down there? Presumably I can just cancel those. Yep, those are gone. Perfect. How's my fences coming? My fences are coming, so let's go maximum speed. I don't have to... these workers do cost money, but I get a little bit of money a day. If I go to reports... I don't have an accountant yet, so I can't see everything. I can get grants, which will give me a little bit of extra money for a basic detention centre, administration centre, cell blocks. So every prison needs a functioning administration facility to ensure things run smoothly and to hold the project accountable. Oh, there was more writing there, but I couldn't read it. So, contract, build administration centre. You see I've now got 20,000. Build 2 offices, hire a warden, unlock finance through the bureaucracy, and hire an accountant. Basic detention centre. This is the one which is basically just a holding cell. We're going to start with that one. So we need a holding cell, shower, yard, kitchen, canteen, at least 2 guards and 2 chefs. That's sort of, you know, the minimum you need for a working prison. I'm not going to get these yet. Jobs. I know I could, because they just give me the money and it would sit here on my to-do list until I got it done. Can I resize that? It seems I can. Under jobs, you can see this is basically just queued stuff which is waiting to be done. Prisoners, intakes are closed, and I've got eight workers at the moment. So how are we doing on this fence? They're beavering away, so let's think about what else we're going to need. this is obviously going to be my main way in. Now the one issue is that prisoners need access to deliveries, because when you've got a workshop, you can have the prisoners working in a workshop making license plates. That's one of the ways you can get money. And now the prisoners carry the sheet metal from deliveries into the workshops. So I might want to move those slightly. Let's move it 3 that way. Cancel those and do the same with the garbage. Because what I'm thinking is materials will have a concrete wall. There and there. And jail door, large jail door. How do I rotate? Well, it's not Q and E. Q and E is zooming. Can't be the right hand mouse button is cancel. How do I rotate? I have no clue how to rotate. Middle mouse button. Okay, middle mouse button. Nice and intuitive control. So we're going to put large jail door there. Large jail door here. So prisoners are going to have to get through 2 large jail doors if they want to escape. That's my thinking. Let me just get rid of that. You can see night is falling, but these guys will work flat out 24 hours a day, no rest, no food. You can see that the only things that's cost me money so far are those little bits of walls and jail and jail doors, large jail doors. The fence is free. I was wondering what was wrong with him there. Okay, where are my large jail doors? Oh, the large jail doors are in place until prisoners show up. All doors are automatically open. Unfortunately, it's going to get a little bit dark now. Can I resize this? No, but I can move it. That's interesting. So, what next? Administration Centre. At least 2 offices, hire a warden. Okay. So, we go to Foundations. Now, the people who work in the administration office never have to walk in or out of the prison, so I see no reason not to stick them right at the back. What's that? Job queued. Garden outdoor area. Right click to cancel. I have no idea what that's about. But anyway. Okay. We get a little bit of money every day. We get 1,500 federal grant. That's just flat. Once we get prisoners, we'll get a little extra money per prisoner we've got. So, I need to make at least 2 offices, but I know that from experience about 5 or 6. Well, when I say experience, I mean my experience of watching Official Stuff Plus. I highly recommend his channel. Anyway, office. Okay. Area for your administration staff to work. Minimum size 4x4, office desk, chair and filing cabinet. You see, rooms have certain requirements. So let's actually go 4x4. I'm just going to sort of plan it out. Like so. I'm going to hit pause, because then I can go to Foundations, and there was an option that I turned off that I'm going to turn on. Game room checker box. I'm turning that on. Basically, it means that the edges of these rooms I thought would show up as a checkerboard pattern. Did that not take? Options, game. Yes, room checkerboard. Maybe it's because I'm mid-game. Oh well. Okay, it's showing up there now. Can I go to foundations? Yep, and I can still see the checkerboard pattern. That means I can see where the edges of my designated rooms are. So I can go... building. Drag that to there. And then drag that one to... where is it? Where is it? There. That should be one building. Requires an entrance. So rooms, no, objects. We'll just put a staff door. We'll put a staff door there. You can see all the workers heading over with their little lamps on their heads, carrying huge piles of bricks. These workmen are amazing. I mean, they really are. What I like about this game is everything has a sound effect. When you zoom in, you get the sound effect. And it's based on how close you are to what's going on. Okay, I'm going to need brick walls, because I'm going to need to divide this stuff off. Although I'm probably going to want to start with the doors, otherwise my workmen are going to get stuck. Objects, staff doors. Okay, office. Ah, they didn't put a wall in at the back. It's cowboy builders. Brick wall. Actually, these cowboy builders, I ask you. I mean, I know there's a fence there, but a fence is hardly the same, is it? So, you're going to need a door. You're going to need a door. You will need a door. And the door to this one will be through another office. That way there can be like a secretary or something. So, materials, brick walls. Let's divide these offices off. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is weird. The sizing is 1, 2, 3, 4. What's happened to this sizing? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't understand it. What am I doing wrong? Did I make this this one here wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I Are you dismantling that door? No, 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 no. You're not dismantling the door. You're just objects, door, dismantle. I'm not quite sure what. I think I made this bit here too thin, and that's where it's all gone. All gone Pete Tong. All gone wrong. So that's a 4x4 room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Divide. Yeah, that's where it's gone wrong. Dismantle and staff door. Dismantle. Then we're gonna brick wall there and demolish those walls there. Just let them finish this up. Time has no meaning at this stage. There are no prisoners in this prison, so we really don't care. It's failed to build that because they don't have any way to access it at the moment. If I go objects and put one of these staff doors back in, then they'll put that in and then they'll get access to build that wall there. Put one there. Not quite sure why they couldn't build there. Job in progress, construct wall. Demolish walls. 1, 2, 3. Demolish those. Let's demolish those and that one for good measure while I work out what's going on. Okay, we have 2 offices at the bottom. Those will be okay. This up here is still a bit of a mess. Objects, 1 staff door. No, I'm gonna. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wall, and then that staff door goes there. Let me go back to walls. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's what's meant to be. Let's rotate that and put the door there. Staff door costs 100. Staff doors, basically, it's a locked door. Staff can go, all staff can go through it. Prisoners can't. Jail doors, only prison guards have the keys. So even staff need a prison guard to open it up for them. Okay, now a lot of this other stuff is hanging around because I do not yet have a storage area. I think I'm going to do that next, just so they clean up the offices. And my thinking is actually, foundations, building, that squaring that off would make a reasonable storage area. Things only get taken to storage when they're not being needed. By that I mean that stuff... when you're building, stuff gets delivered and then taken straight to the building site. Things only end up at storage when they end up being surplus to requirements. So I'm going to let's do that. We're going to put a staff door in. Staff door? No, a normal door. A normal door. Because one thing that storage does get used for is food for the kitchen. And I'm thinking I build my kitchen off here, and I want prisoners to be able to work in the kitchen. So the prisoners are going to need access to the stores. Where do I want my kitchen? I think I put the kitchen here and the canteen there. I am just making this up as I go along. So, let us put that there. He's putting up lights. Of course, there is no electricity at the moment. What has happened here? This is a very inefficient way of doing this, I'm sure. I don't know why they built those extra walls. But they're quick and easy to get rid of. Doesn't waste that much extra money. Alright, rooms. Storage. There we go. So now they should start clearing all this excess brick and stuff to the storage. See, they're running off down there probably to grab some of these trees I told them to dismantle, and they'll take them here to the storage. 56,000. Power. We need power. So, what we need is an electrical block. Where are we? Utilities. Power stations. So I'm going to... My power stations and water pump stuff is going to be outside, I think. So... I'm going to put you there. Because... you need it's 5,000 for the power station and then 1,000 for each capacitor, and you have to have capacitors. So we'll put 3 capacitors down there, but there's room to put capacitors all the way round. That's why I left the extra space. Power station. No. Water pump. Water pump. We'll go there, and we'll put a little bit of electrical cable to connect them up. We can also run electrical cable into this building, down, and into the storage room, and that should light up everything. Once they build it, that is. We're still going at maximum speed. We're only on day 2. Again, days. Doesn't matter. No prisoners yet. So we just want this to go as quickly as possible. Let me start thinking about my kitchen. I might need to move that door there. Materials, fence. We're just going to fence this stuff in. I want room for... I wanted to put up that water block. There we go. So gap, capacitors, other power station, capacitors. So the fence will go like that. Should we say that? And we'll put a staff door on that as well. There's a lot of work to get your prison up and running. There's like a lot of like minimum requirements. Let me finish off two of these offices. So what do they need? One thing, if you zoom in on a type of room, it highlights here all the objects relevant to it, which is a really nice touch. So we'll put computer there, put his chair there, and a filing cabinet there. So this will be a working office, which means I can then hire my warden. We're waiting for stuff to be delivered. Oh wow, you zoom in on the garbage and you can hear flies. So the stuff has been delivered. You can see there he's picked up that filing cabinet and he's running all the way back here with it. Okay, this shows you how much energy capacity you've got. So there's 1 for the basic power station and 1 extra block for each capacitor, and that's how much power I'm currently using. So you can see why you need to leave room for extra capacitors. Okay, kitchen and canteen now. I'm not sure how big it needs to be. The best thing to do will be to leave room for future expansion. So, kitchens. I'm curious, cookers take up 2x1, as do fridges, and sinks are 3x1. And obviously a kitchen needs water and power. Let's go to planning for a moment. This is going to be a path. This will be like a more, in general, a staff-only area. Although prisoners, actually no, it's not going to be staff-only because prisoners need to be able to get into storage and back. Unless I do this. Let's dismantle that door. Put a staff door there instead. Come on. Screwdrivering away. A staff door there instead. And I will put the normal door to the kitchen there. That way the prisoners will have access to the storage, but they won't have access to the electrics. Okay. That makes sense to me anyway. It might not make sense to some of you. Okay. Foundation, building. For the sake of squareness, I'm going to do that and see what we get. So we'll let them build that. You can see they can just pick up all the bricks and spare stuff they've got there. Although there will be more probably arriving in the deliveries at some point. Once that's done, I can start. I'm thinking I'll build the canteen down there with room to expand it there later if I need to. Oh yeah, one thing I was going to do is once that office was done, I was going to hire a warden. That costs 1,000 and money a day as well. But with the warden there, I can go to... no, no. How do I do research? Bureaucracy. There we go. He can actually start working on bureaucracy. Like one of the things I needed to do was research finance and get an accountant. So let's start him working on that. See, it won't take too long. You can go away. So he's like beavering away going, we've got all this money, but there's no one counting it. We've got to do something about that. And it's going to take him 5 hours to work out that what he should do is hire an accountant. Also, notice that how dirty and filthy this is already getting. That's why you need cleaners and stuff like that. Okay, so, cookers... Now, there's something I wanted to try. I saw it happen on one of Official Stuff Plus's videos, but I don't know whether it was because of a mistake or not. Chefs were putting food on serving trays through the walls, and I'm wondering whether it's because it's meant to work that way, as if there's a serving hatch. But in every other prison he ever did, he always lined this wall here with cookers, so it wasn't possible anymore. So we're going to think about this. Objects. This is a kitchen, so let's designate it as a kitchen. Because the advantage is that way when we go to objects and zoom in, it will highlight all the kitchen-y stuff. So we're going to put fridges first, because that's the storeroom. So it makes sense to me to have the fridges close to the storeroom. Then we're going to have a bank of cookers. This is probably a lot more than I need to start out with, but that's okay. And sinks for cleaning. We can have like a cleaning station. We will actually move this all the way up. And rotate round, put another one there. Or... I think two sinks is enough, I think. 2 sinks is enough. And what I can do is then actually say that that's my kitchen. And this is something else. What else do I need other than a kitchen? There'll be a spare room for now. A spare room. So... let's grab a normal door, because I think those are the cheapest, and we'll just put a normal door there for the moment. Just go to utilities. Right, we've got to wire this in. It's good to be able to turn this stuff off in an emergency. So actually what I want is a power switch on that path. You let me put a power switch on that fence? Okay, well, we'll see whether that works. Down to there. And we can do a pipe valve. There, with a small pipe. This only needs a small pipe, so that's a direct connection to there. We're going to run a major water pipe off later for the rest of the prison. I just want to sort of get what we've currently got plumbed. They're coming back with the stuff. Let's take it off the utilities view. Power switch. Switch off. See, that plunges... you've got to think about this because fires can start, so switch on. Oh, it's like they all... It's like, hey, I've got a box of pipes, and everyone just goes, run, 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 run. Any more? One more. One more bit of... one more pipe. Going in there. There we go. And does the pipe valve work? Switch off. It does. Switch on. Excellent, because I'm going to have prisoners working in the kitchen. It's important, you know, in case they kick off. So, I'm going to run electrical cable into here just because I don't like it flashing. So, do a little bit like that. You can see it's actually sort of crossing off the stuff here, the administration centre. I need to hire an accountant. Can I hire an accountant yet? I can hire an accountant. So let me go staff. Oh no, I need an office for her first. Okay, so I'm going to put the accountant right outside the warden's office. I reckon that they have to work together quite a bit, you know. Get on each other's nerves. She's always sending him lolcats. Stuff like that. A chair. Filing cabinet. There we go. And once those are in, then I'll be able to hire my accountant. Well, I can hire my accountant anyway, but she won't actually have an office to go to. We're just waiting for the desk. Who's got the desk? There it is. Magically walking desk. It can just walk itself over. Okay. Oh god, you can see how the power usage just goes up so quick. One thing I wanted to check, speaking of power, is will a capacitor put here in the corner count? So there's currently 4 sections. I want to see what it looks like after that's gone in. Right, staff, accountant, one accountant. Okay, what's wrong with this office? Failed minimum size 4x4. Okay, rooms. Office. There we go. We cancel that. Oh, you silly person, you. Why don't you go... There we go. Accountant's office. That's because these weren't properly designated. It's because the walls were in the way and stuff like that before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, they do work in the corners. So, bureaucracy. So, the accountant, she can research land expansion, so you can always sort of get stuff bigger later. Security requires a warden. Unlocks the chief of security. Hire him from the staff toolbar. He'll give you a real-time report on the danger level in your prison, often predicting future trouble. So yes, we'll definitely go for him. We will need a doctor, and we will need maintenance. So we'll start those researching as well. Now we've got... See, now we can have a valuation. Starting grant... See, currently our prison is only worth 50,000. And that's what we started with. Bonus, time without incident. Hey, I've got no prisoners, but I'm still getting bonuses for time without incident. The other thing she can do is... Oh, I thought she gave access to other grants. Maybe that's going to come in the future. Okay. What else do we want to do? We've got a kitchen. We don't have anywhere for them to eat. So build a canteen. Let's work on that because it's going to come off from the kitchen. So foundations, building. How big do I want this? Could be a little bigger than that. It's got to be a reasonable size. Let's actually just build the whole thing. 14 by 25. That should be big enough. Objects. Door. Just not quite sure where to put it. I'll put it there. There, and now we actually start getting into areas where prisoners have to come in and so on. So put a jail door in about the centre of that side there. I might put extra entrances out the bottom later. For now, though, I just want the one. That way I can put metal detectors on it. Okay. So, once the foundation is finished and the last workmen clear the area, then the roof goes on. Oh, you haven't built there again, have you? Brick wall. There we go. It's because I'm right up against the fence. Okay, canteens, rooms, canteen. Need serving tables, tables and benches. So let's start with the serving tables. Which way around are you? Your grill side, so there's one there, and do I want to put one there? No, we'll put it here. That makes sense to me. Okay. Benches. Give them room to walk around. That'll do for now. We do not need too many. We can always buy more as the number of prisoners expand. So you can get 4, 8 on a table. That's enough for 16 prisoners to sit and eat, and that's more than enough serving area for them. Right, one thing you notice, some of these lights are not on because you've got to go to utilities. You can see that from these main power cables you get these smaller electric circuits get automatically built. So, but they only stretch so far. So let's do that, and I think that's going to be the most effective. Once that goes in, that one should be powered, and those should be able to stretch down that far because it's been able to stretch from there to there. Okay, we have a canteen. I'm going to lock this door open. The only reason to have that there is if a riot starts. So, that's my canteen. What else do I need? I need a yard. There's a bit of space there. Rooms. Yard. 1 yard. There's absolutely no requirements for a yard. It's just a yard. So I'm going to get this prison up and running as a bare minimum, and then we'll see, and then we'll sort of expand it, you know, and we'll design it and we'll see where the problems are and so on. I mean, I could have spent ages planning it out, but seeing as I've never actually played before, you know, decisions I make are likely to not be good. Hire at least 2 chefs. I won't do that yet, nor the guards. So shower and a holding cell. That's all we need, and we can actually start asking for prisoners. Oh no, laundry. So a new requirement is prisoners like to have clean uniform and stuff like that. Oh look, I've got a spare room. Haha. Okay. Did you never build that door? You never built that door. Don't know why. Objects. Put a staff door on the back. And jail door. I'm trying to think. Cell blocks down here, I think. Workshops here. Yeah, so this will be laundry. And maybe a cleaning cupboard as well. That's going to be based on stuff. Right, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I need a large jail door just because otherwise I can't enter it. Okay, so hopefully once they put that in, then they'll be able to put that jail door in and finish that electrical cable there. You can see there's a bit of electrical cable sat there waiting. Stack contents 1 electrical cable. That's for that. Do you guys want to do this? Hi, hello, workman. Do you want to go do this job? I don't understand what their problem is. Okay, something's stopping them. Let's try and demolish those. Any movement? Well, this game is in alpha, so something being a little bit glitchy is bound to happen. It's just a little bit annoying, that's all. What can I do? What can I do? Okay, come on. Start doing something. Demolish the walls. It's a very fast zoom button on Q and E there. My workmen are just standing around like lemons. I don't understand why they're not doing the job. Okay. The thing to do is to go to reports, jobs. There are no other jobs. All there is those two large doors, the electrical cable, and demolishing those walls. Why aren't they doing them? Oh, load ingredients into cooker has just appeared. That's a bit strange, seeing as I don't actually have any chefs. I'm wondering if that's what's messing everything up. Okay, we're going to hire the chefs. Or we're going to hire a chef, a cook. Keep doing that. Okay, one cook. And although I am going to go to reports regime, and I'm going to get rid of my eat times because there's no point making food when there's no prisoners. It's going to cost me money. 12 a day. Okay. Who are you? Why do I have two cooks? I only hired one cook. I swear I only clicked that once. Hey, you can get female cooks now as well. I'm glad they added that. The diversity of everything. What are you doing? Move garbage to garbage. Okay. Move garbage to garbage. Yes. Okay. You're basically they cancelled the food they were cooking. They just threw it away. But you're not doing this, are you? Something's holding them up, and it's a little annoying. Okay, right-click to cancel, right-click to cancel, right-click to cancel. Jobs. Move electrical cables to storage. Okay, construct, demolish walls, job queued. Materials, demolish walls. Cancel, 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 cancel. What I'm trying to do is fix this. So there are no queued jobs at all. So demolish wall. Someone leap to it. What if I demolish another wall? Oh, that one you'll do. This one you won't. I think it's because I've got like a completely enclosed room and it's really annoying the game. It doesn't know what to do with it. Objects, door. Yeah, no, I've broken it. Aha, okay, we're able to demolish that one. There we go. Job blocked. Install door. No route. Failed one time. Right click to cancel. Right. Demolish walls. I fixed it. By Jove, I've managed to fix it. Okay. Objects. Let us put a staff door there. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that. I want a staff door there. And a large jail door... Oh, damn. There. Okay, right. Whew. Where is it? Where is it? Laundry, locked. You require prison labour. See, this is one thing that's like... Okay, maybe I don't need this straight away. The problem is that prisoners get unhappy when their clothes are dirty, but until you unlock prison labour, which is like over here. Okay. For now, we're going to ignore that, and we're going to think about the holding cell. Holding cell and a shower block. Actually, no. I think it seems to work well if you have showers in your individual cell blocks. So what I'm going to do is make a holding cell, and there will be a shower in that holding cell. So, no, I'm clicking there to try and make a holding cell. Yes, that's how it works. Right, building. Let us go like that. We want a reasonable sized holding cell. Objects. Large jail door. Put it opposite that one. And there. I want, I want to make this reasonably comfortable for the prisoners. Even though it is just a holding cell as opposed to a proper cell block, so they're not going to get much privacy. But I want to give them what I can. There we go. That's constructed, and now they'll go put the lights in. Let's mark this all as a holding cell. Rooms, holding cell. Requirements: toilet and bench. See, they don't even need beds, although I am going to give them beds because I think it's a bit unfair to not have beds. Right, objects, toilets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wanted to sort of put some partitions between the toilets. We can go 1, 2, 1, 2. So we've got 4 toilets there. Showers. Do we want doors? Yeah, we're actually going to make this like a proper toilet block. So doors, because I wouldn't want to have to use the toilet just sat out in the open. So we'll do that. Obviously I've got to plumb it in later. Showers. We can put some showers here, I think. 4. No. We'll put 2 showers opposite in a very similar way. Brick walls, objects, drain to stop the water from escaping. You only have to plumb in water. Drains go automatically, so I'll be so the water I'll be plumbing to the toilets will be for the flush mechanism. The actual drains, the soil pipe, that just appears to happen on its own. Okay, the only other thing this thing really needs to act as a holding cell is a bench. So, put a bench in the middle of the room. What's that? I'll put 2 benches, like so. Can I put doors on as well? Might break the drains. I don't know. Let's see whether that works. Maybe I should put drains actually under the showers as well. That might be best. Hopefully that door will work. Yes, and hasn't messed the drain up. And now just some beds. Beds, beds, beds. Hello beds, where are you? I am looking for the beds. The medical bed? Oh, bed. It's the very first thing on the list. Okay. We got sort of... It's like for 8 people, isn't it? So we can sort of go... 1, 2... There we go. So, this will comfortably hold 8 people, I think. once I hire at least 2 guards, then I'm up for my basic detention centre. So, if we go to reports, prisoners, turn on normal risk, then we'll get 8 prisoners arriving at 8 AM. So we'll wait till after midnight, because that's when salaries get taken. We'll hire 2 guards, and then we'll actually get our first prisoners arriving. Let me check this fence, make sure it's complete. It is, yes. Just for the look of it, I'm gonna get rid of the stuff that's like that. Leave a single bit of fence to sort of dig in. They'll just run around the edges and do that. And then, so, yeah. That's it for the first episode, I think. I think I've got the very beginnings of a prison. Once we've got the basic holding cell done, then we'll start looking at fulfilling these other grants. Basic cell block, you get 30,000 in total. And basically, you need to make individual cells. Each cell has a bed and a toilet in it, and its own jail door. And then a health and well-being grant, which means basically a small hospital. So we'll see about getting that. We'll need at that stage to get our laundry up and running, because these guys will have dirty clothes. We'll also need to get the cleaning cupboards up and running, which means the prisoners can keep the prison clean, and workshops so we can actually start earning money, because we're going to run out pretty quick once we start putting up cell blocks. So I think I see like a couple of workshops here. Maybe sort of one there, one down there, so they're nice and close to the deliveries. And all of this is cell blocks. I probably won't build too close to the canteen, so if the number of prisoners we get starts to overload the canteen, I can always expand it. So that is it. I'll see you next time, when hopefully... Oh, yes. Sorry, I will plumb this up. I will plumb this up. Utility, sorry, it's flashing away and that's annoying me, so... Let me... How am I going to do this? I'm looking for the most efficient route. Let me go electrical cable like that, put a power switch there. I might try and keep this area up here non-prisoner most of the time. It might be a while before I can actually enforce that. You know, I'll have to put in some fences and stuff perhaps. So that's that. Water pipe. Large water pipe. Bring that down. Around. We'll just drive that large water pipe all straight through the building, because it's going to be needed for the cell blocks and stuff, which will be down there. And then small pipes, which are only 2 each. We should just be able to do that. Let's just wait to see all that go away. And as I said, at midnight, which is quite a ways away, isn't it? PM. 8 PM. Okay, it's 4 hours away. At midnight, I hire my 2 guards, and at 8 AM in the mornings, we get 8 prisoners, which is half of the capacity of this. Although they're not going to be very happy prisoners, because there's no telephones, there's no recreation. I don't have any solitary. I've got no way to lock them down if they start being naughty. Materials, fence. Let's just run a fence up there, and we'll stick a staff door there. Okay, 32,000 left, so I don't know how much I spent. I started with 50,000, but obviously I gained a few grants since then. That is it now. See you tomorrow when we start expanding the prison. Well, not tomorrow. Tomorrow in game. The video might not be tomorrow. Sorry, I didn't want to make promises there that I'm not going to be able to keep. Anyway, I'll see you next time when we will get prisoners and continue to expand the prison. Bye bye.